with the UK Healthcare Boys Sweet 16 tonight. Great Crossing going to take on the Cooper Jaguars, and Nathan Little here going to be with my buddy Greg Napier as we bring you one last game before then there were four, Greg.
Yeah, I love it, man. It's a great matchup, I believe, of two just hard-nosed teams. I mean, Cooper last night, impressive with them on the defensive side of things. And obviously, too, Great Crossing, got the All-American here and the Kentucky commitment, signee, I should say, Malachi Moreno. It's going to be fun here to kind of send the last team to the Final Four. It's tournament goes by quick, Nathan. I swear of it, but it's this games that we've seen here in the last 2 days really been amazing.
Yeah, it's been a great time. Tons of basketball left to play. The best ones, they always save them for last, Greg. We want to crown a champion tomorrow, but right now, trying to figure out this last spot between Great Crossing and Cooper. The winner goes on to the last game of the Final Four tomorrow afternoon. We'll be here. We got 4 games left. This is game 1,152 for WSGS here at the state tournament. And we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk more about this one and get you ready on the Walmart pregame show here on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy of Hyden is proud to be locally owned and operated for the past 27 years. When you come into the Medicine Shop, you're treated like family, not just another customer. Their pharmacist, Peyton Noble, and staff of certified pharmacy technicians care beyond prescriptions. Come in today and see what a difference a locally owned, independent pharmacy can make in your family's healthcare experience. The Medicine Shop of Hyden, 606-672-8705.
Looking to move into the home of your dreams or upgrade your current space? At Hyden Citizens Bank, we make it easy with several options for home mortgages, refinancing packages, and home equity loans. With over 100 years of service to Leslie County, HCB is deeply committed to helping our community prosper and grow. And nothing strengthens a community like helping a family buy a home. Our dedicated team is here to offer dependable support and exceptional customer service every step of the way. Give us a call at 672-2344 today. Hyden Citizens Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At TVS, we've been working hard preparing for the future. Well, the future is now. TVS offers digital cable, digital phone service, high-speed internet, and a fiber optic infrastructure. We're a local company putting money back into our local economy while supporting our local schools and organizations. What about those other guys? You know, those big out-of-town companies. What have they done for you lately? Mountain people serving mountain people. TVS 606-439-3167.
Are you or a loved one managing diabetes? At the Mary E. Martin Diabetes Center, located at Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky, we provide personalized, comprehensive care from a team of skilled local providers you can trust. Dr. John Jones, Dr. Kendall Bowling, and Larissa Miller provide personalized diabetes management plans, diabetic foot care, and insulin pump clinic, and much more. Take control of your diabetes with the support of caring professionals close to home. Call us today at 606-439-1300.
Nobody gets you into the Sweet 16 like WSGS.
Can you believe it?
The Boys State Tournament on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
We're back, folks, here on the East Kentucky Sports Network from the UK Healthcare Boys Sweet 16. Great Crossing versus Cooper. Going to battle it out here for the chance to move on to the tournament. Final Four on the line, trying to keep that season alive. I was here for the Great Crossing game last night. Malachi Moreno had his way with Davies County. I wasn't on tap for the Cooper game, but I understand they pretty much handled business themselves.
Yeah, I mean, Cooper's a team, though. It's kind of similar to what Montgomery County is, Nathan. I mean, just gritty. Now, they may not have the shooters that Montgomery County has, but, man, defensive-wise, I think it's, the same kind of approach and philosophy. But it's going to be a hard-fought battle tonight. I really believe these ninth region teams are always one of the top 5 regions in the state that's battle-tested, and we'll see what happens here this evening.
It's going to be a big one. Mr. Basketball, of course, has been the story so far. I saw a tweet yesterday that said 2026 Mr. Basketball, Reese Davidson.
Well, what we saw tonight and what you guys saw on Wednesday, Thursday afternoon. This kid is the next in line. One of those great names that come out of the 13th region. You know, you're 6'7", you can handle the ball like that, shoot it the way he does off the dribble, even on the set there. But he is a special young man, and so like I said, he's made his name in that Mount Rushmore here in the last 20 years, what I've seen in the state tournament performances in the last 2 days.
Yeah, big time stuff from him. He's a, impressive player, and to think, he Breathitt County had him on the ropes.
Well, that's the thing that, you go back and look at that game. It's, it was Breathitt County's game to lose. It's just hard fought there for Breathitt County, and a tough loss as well tonight for North Laurel. But nonetheless, we've seen some big-time matchups the last 2 days.
Absolutely, and of course we've got Kentucky, Tennessee on tap too. 33-20. Tennessee leading right now, but now up 35-20, up 15. But 15 points, not a safe lead in March Madness, as Coach John Calipari could tell you after last night. They blow a lead going to overtime, and he was answering the same question he's answered for the last
10 years,
few decades. Why didn't you take a timeout?
Yeah.
At this point, why even ask him the question?
Yeah, that's true, man.
Some coaches, that's just the way they roll. You got enough time to get it up the court, get a shot. You don't give the defense time to get set. If your players are prepared for that, I like to let them roll.
And you think with those type of guards that he has on that team that, yeah, they should have been prepared. And Wagner defended really well there, but the kind of setback and shoot a fall away jumper there was really not kind of what I thought would happen, for them. But it's tough loss,
got stood up. I mean,
yeah.
what a show there by Texas Tech, and been a great week. I will say that I understand. You want to do those opening round games here at Rupp Arena. I get it. Something doesn't feel the same about not having it the same week. You know what I mean?
Agree.
That NCAA tournament the same week as the KHSAA Sweet 16. It is always just a treat down here. On Thursday, you got so many games going on. You can stay busy. But either way, you can't argue with basketball here. We're going to go ahead and take another pregame break here, the Walmart pregame show. We're going to talk about Great Crossing and Cooper coming up on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
They are the electric motor headquarters, Maggard Electric, Southeast Kentucky's #1 to repair or replace your small electric motors. Maggard Electric is ESA approved. They can replace air compressor motors, swimming pool pumps, heating and cooling motors for heat pumps, air conditioners, and so much more. Over 300 electric motors in stock, and if they don't have it, they can get it. Maggard Electric, still strong, still serving Southeast Kentucky. Located 6 miles north of Hazard on Highway 15. Open 7:30 till 4, Monday through Friday. 436-6886.
With the Perry County Public Library card, you can check out books, movies, magazines, ebooks, as well as use their online databases that allow you to take online classes, repair your auto, or research your family history. Visit the library at 289 Black Gold Boulevard, Hazard, Kentucky. Call them at 606-436-2475 or visit their website, perrycountylibrary.org, for more information. The Perry County Public Library, your source for information, education, and entertainment.
Hey, it's Kristen, Marketing Manager at Appalachian Wireless. Do you have a cracked screen? What about a failing battery? Don't stress. Appalachian Wireless has you covered. Our device repair service gets your phone in working condition fast. No need to send your device away. Get it fixed locally today. Stop by an Appalachian Wireless store today to learn more about fast and reliable repairs. Or visit us on the web to learn more about our deals and promotions. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
If your sink won't drain just like it should, who you gonna call? If your toilet's clogged and it don't smell good, who can you call? Call 233-5936. Call 233-5936. You better call Todd.
WSGS, the only station in Kentucky to broadcast every boys state basketball tournament game since 1948. The Sweet 16 on WSGS.
Welcome back, folks, here in the Walmart pregame show on the East Kentucky Sports Network. Only got a couple minutes here, though, but let's go ahead and talk about these games from today. I was rolling in listening to Kentucky. So how did the first game of the session go?
Well, tonight, I mean, you just had a matchup of high octane offenses. That first half, Nathan, I mean, you saw both teams shooting in the 60% from the 2-point line and around nearly 50 from the 3-point line. I mean, the first 6 3-pointers that were shot in this game today were made, combined obviously for both teams. But it just it was a display, man, of just really what's to come for this kid, Davison kid in North Laurel. But this guard from Montgomery County, you know, it's been documented his kind of travels and things, and obviously found the right spot. But you know, a guy that's 5'9", and really he's controlled every aspect of the game tonight. But young man in the second half, Jarvis, you know, with a couple steals, a couple electrifying dunks, and another young man coming off the bench there. Just defensively, they just shut really North Laurel down for about a period of 4 minutes, and that was the game.
Good, awesome job there by Montgomery County. This morning we had a couple bangers. Bowling Green takes down Ashland Blazer in overtime, and it's my understanding, looking through the stats there, Xander Carter with 33 points for Ashland, but not enough to give them the win. South Oldham 76-75.
Yep.
Town. So couple really good games there.
And that was a game J-Town, too, Nathan, really could have separated themselves there and had a couple unforced turnovers. But you know, the South Oldham, man, is a team that most consider the best shooting team collectively in the state of Kentucky, and showed that. I mean, that showdown there is going to be pretty special tomorrow morning with them and Bowling Green.
Oh, yeah, folks, we're going to go ahead and step away for our final pregame break here. When we come back, we'll get you a starting lineups. Cooper versus Great Crossing here. The Walmart pregame show, UK Healthcare Boys Sweet 16 on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Don't miss out on Fazoli's newest pasta combo with a lasagna roll and fettuccine pasta duo. Two delicious favorites for the price of one. All for just $5.99. Roll into flavor with ricotta-filled lasagna rolls paired with creamy fettuccine Alfredo baked side by side to golden perfection. All on one plate. Why choose one when you can have two pasta creations? And don't forget about Fazoli's signature garlic breadsticks. They're unlimited when you dine in. Insane value, insane flavor, only at Fazoli's. Limited time only. Price and participation may vary by location. Unlimited breadsticks, dine in only. Tax not included. Fazoli's and logo are federally registered trademarks of Fazoli's System Management, LLC.
The Fugit Family Chiropractic staff is highly knowledgeable and experienced, providing you with the leading-edge technology and proven techniques for optimum pain relief and minimal recovery time. If you suffer from neck or lower back pain, headaches, herniated or bulging discs, or even degenerative disc disease, don't spend another minute suffering. Fugit Family Chiropractic is also nationally certified to perform DOT and CDL physicals. No referral is needed, and walk-ins are always welcome. Fugit Family Chiropractic in Hazard and Whitesburg.
Your hometown's where you want to raise your family.
For Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, here's Daryl Billings.
0% financing for up to 72 months. Huge rebates, great trade-in allowances, and accommodating friendly service is what we're all about at Tanner Dodge in Stanton. We'll go the extra mile to get you the best deal possible and make your buying experience positive. Over 83% of the people we have sold to in the past few years have returned to buy from us again. Come see why. You'll be glad you did.
Come home to savings. Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep.
For nearly 60 years, LKLP Community Action has been helping improve the lives of those in need throughout our communities with programs and services that assist people of all ages. LKLP works to empower people, improve quality of life, and combat poverty. From transportation, education, and workforce support to assistance with family advocacy, adult day health care, and more. LKLP is your go-to community partner. Find your county outreach office at www.lklp.org.
The Sweet 16 on WSGS.
Unbelievable shot. Unbelievable.
The Boys State Basketball Tournament on WSGS. A tradition like no other.
And we're back here, folks. UK Healthcare Boys Sweet 16 as the Walmart pregame show comes to an end. Everybody's at KCTCS presenting the game ball, and we're about to get started with starting lineups as we start some of the pregame festivities here. Bring the lights down, tell everybody to get out their phones. We've got a lighter crowd in here tonight, Greg, and I have a feeling it's got something to do with another team that typically plays on this court.
Yeah, and it's right now, give you an updated score, 39 to 22 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the first half. All Tennessee, Nathan, but light crowd, but don't tell these kids that this is the most important game in some of these young men's life tonight, and somebody's moving on to the Final Four. And I expect a battle tonight. I really do. Cooper's not going to lay down.
Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and send it to PA.
The Jaguars of Cooper and the 11th region champions with a record of 32-4, the Great Crossings Warhawks. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our starting lineups presented by Clark's Pump and Shop. For Cooper at guard, a 6'3" senior, number 2, Isaac Brown. For Great Crossing at guard, a 6'1" sophomore, number 0, LJ Holman. For Cooper at guard, a 6'3" senior, number 4, Chris Rodriguez. For Great Crossing at guard, a 6'5" senior, number 1, Vince Dawson. For Cooper at guard, a 6'3" senior, number 14, Andy Johnson. For Great Crossings at guard, a 5'11" senior, number 10, Jamari Mason. For Cooper at forward, a 6'5" sophomore, number 0, Roman Combs. For Great Crossing at guard, a 6'4" senior, number 11, Gage Richardson. For Cooper at forward, a 6'3" senior, number 3, Jaden Combs. For Great Crossings at center, a 7'1" senior, number 24, Malachi Marino. The head coach for Cooper, Tim Sullivan. The head coach for Great Crossings, Steve Page. The officials for tonight's game are Tyler Wimsett, Brian Johnson, and Jermaine Bailey. The alternate official is Quentin Horton.
120 counties, 64 districts spanning across the Bluegrass, 16 regions of young men who dreamed of the day they could step on this historic court.
32 minutes separates glory from the sting of defeat. This is your moment. Write your name in the rich history that is basketball in Kentucky. Fans, get on your feet, make some noise. It's time for the UK Healthcare Boys Sweet 16. Make some noise.
On your feet, unless you're driving, listen to us on the radio. Please stay seated. As we're ready to roll here, Greg, any final thoughts?
Well, I tell you, I just think we're in for a good matchup. I mean, a lot of people may not give Cooper a chance here, but I'm telling you, I really believe they're going to play well tonight.
Here we go. The Warhawks with the ball to start things off. Dawson with it up top. gets to the elbow, fires the jumper, laces one, 2-0. Great crossing, leads early.
It's his bread and butter right there, and Nathan, he scores so much there at that elbow.
Isaac Brown, screen, going right for Cooper. Hits a man coming off that curl, goes down low. Nothing there. They're going to get it back out to Brown and reset the offense. They go to the corner, top of the key to Combs to the left side. Just working it around, trying to get something inside. Going at Moreno. He cuts him off. Back out, continue to struggle to get anything going. And there's that Warhawk crowd getting into it as Isaac Brown going to start it from the logo.
Yeah, I mean, you're not really going to get a lot at the rim. You're going to have to find mid-range shots just like that.
Did he call the Kipper Furniture Bank shot? I don't think so. Shot that one pretty deep two-pointer.
We'll get to it, though.
Got it to go. 2-2, 6:50 to go here in the first quarter. Malachi Moreno initiating the offense from the top of the key. He hands it off to Richardson. Richardson goes back to Moreno. He's looking to go to work. Swings it out to Richardson, right wing. He gets into the lane, throws it up to Moreno. Up, just not there on the lob. Going to be rebounded coming the other way for Jaden Combs. Kicks it out to Brown for three. No good. Rebounded by Dawson coming up the left side, left wing. Got Jaden Combs in front of him. He backs up, screen from Moreno, goes to his left, into the lane. Puts it up, can't get it to go. Offensive board to the Warhawks. Credit Mason, and they'll go back out top to Holman and restart it all.
Tell you what, Cooper's going to.
Oh my goodness, a little give and go action. Give Moreno the assist from the elbow down into the lane, and that's going to be 4-2. Great crossing.
Yeah, they're not. That's something that can't happen. He can pick you apart as a passer, Nathan, out there.
Here we go, down low, have to kick it back out. Jaguars have it. Combs, or Brown once again, left wing. Holman in front of him. Left side to Combs. Combs, left wing, got Richardson in front of him. They go down low to Combs. To the elbow, nothing there on the shot. I think he got hit. Andy Johnson, that one just came out funny. I think he got touched on the elbow, but they're going to say out of bounds going to the Warhawks.
It's a great cut right there, and, Johnson's going to knock down those shots up there, but I believe he might have had a little contact.
L.J. Holman brings it up for the Warhawks. He goes high post to Moreno. Moreno hands it off to Dawson. Dawson looking to attack. Cuts it to the corner. Three, no good. Moreno in there trying to mix it up for the offensive. They're going to give it to him and call the foul on Cooper. I think Cooper fans definitely wanted the tie-up on that one.
They do, and all five black jerseys really trying to seal there when the shot goes up.
5 minutes to go here in the first. Ball down into Dawson, and he finishes it off quickly off the inbounds play. 6-2, great crossing, under 5 to play in the first. Here comes Andy Johnson for Cooper. Cooper to the rack. Wow. Cleaned up by Dawson. Up ahead, transition, Kipper Furniture Bank shot good for Jamari Mason.
I'll tell you right there, defense leads to offense, and then none any better than that right there, Nathan.
8-2, great crossing into the lane. Out the top of Roman Combs. Roman Combs cut off. He finds Chris Rodriguez to the corner. Three. It is good. 8-5. Count it up. Combs laces one, cuts the lead to 3 with 4:15 on the clock.
And I love the penetration and kick right there, Nathan. That's what Cooper's going to have to do tonight to stay in this game.
Great crossing, run a little motion. Top of the key screen from Moreno. To the corner, cannot answer with the 3. Rebounded by Roman Combs of the Jaguars. He's coming up the right side. Halfway through the first quarter, they trail 3. Cooper looking to tie or cut it to 1 possibly with a bucket.
And I really hate to say it, but it's going to have to be really a perimeter game for Cooper here tonight.
And that's going to be an offensive foul, I believe. Or no, it's going to be on the Warhawks. Yes. So just a little bump on the screen.
Bump on the screen.
And ball in for the Jags. Isaac Brown to the rack, up and in. 8-7 lead down to 1 with 3:35 to play in the first.
A penetration and a little floater right there.
Here we go, down low to Moreno. Great crossing, the big man looking to work up and above the rim and finishes it off, 10-7.
Well, that's just an elite level McDonald's All-American play right there, Nathan. Good job by Malachi.
Brown hands it off to Combs. Combs falls down, gets rid of it, though, to Roman Combs. Roman Combs out to Isaac Brown in the lane. Blocked again by Moreno. He's eating everything that comes his way. And here comes Vince Dawson looking to attack. He goes right side to Mason, back to Dawson. They're going to work it around, slow things down for a minute. 2:45 to go in the first. 10-7. Great crossing with the lead over Cooper. Richardson has it on the left wing. Pump fake, goes to his right, top of the key. It's handed back off to Richardson to Dawson. Dawson throws it away to Isaac Brown. He's coming up in transition, does not have numbers, kicks it back deep. 3, tie ball game. 2:24 to go in the first. Andy Johnson from the stratosphere.
Man, I love it. That's great secondary transition break right there. Johnson, a big-time shooter.
Moreno off to Richardson. Richardson, screen Moreno, top of the key off to Dawson. Dawson going to fire the 3, cannot answer back. Offensive board going to be knocked out of bounds by the Jags. That's going to take us to our People's Bank and Trust timeout here. 10-10, 2:02 to play in the first. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Whether you need a physical, a dental cleaning, a vaccine, or a wellness check, expert healthcare for your family is closer than you think. At the award-winning UK North Fork Valley Community Health Center in Hazard, our providers offer affordable, comprehensive care, regardless of income or ability to pay. Winner of 6 HRSA Quality Awards, UK North Fork Valley Community Health Center provides expert care close to home. To learn more or schedule an appointment, visit ukhealthcare.com/trust.
Looking for fast, easy, and secure electronic banking? Community Trust Bank has a wide variety of banking services to meet your needs, including internet banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. We now have even more great services like Apple Pay and Google Pay. Make payments directly from your smartphone. And Zelle, a fast, easy, secure way to send and receive money from your smartphone. Visit us on the internet at ctbi.com or stop by and see us at one of our 79 branch offices.
Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You're listening to the Sweet 16 on WSGS.
We're back, folks, and a heck of a game to start things off tonight. 10-10, 2:02 to play in the first. Great crossing was up, I believe, 8-2.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, things are knotted up here early at Up Arena.
And, you know, with Marino, too, Nathan, and what I love about him, and you talk about shot blockers, he always gives his team an opportunity, when he blocks that shot, to turn it to to a transition play. A lot of people want to, block it and get that momentum and send it out of bounds. But everything he does is with a purpose, and there's a reason why he's a McDonald's All-American, Mr. Basketball, and a Kentucky signee. He's a special player. But now don't tell Cooper that. And I love their kind of approach there. They are trying to take their hits to the baseline, but they've got enough perimeter shooters, too, that, Nathan, they can keep them in this basketball game and give them a shot to win.
Yep. Got several blocks already here tonight. Just a rim protector if there ever was one.
Yeah, man.
Here we go. Going to be Warhawk ball. Great crossing, throwing it in under their own basket. Tie game. They go in, can't get it to go, but manages to get the offensive rebound and up and in. I think that was Holman, L.J. Holman.
It's a good rebounding guard. He really is.
Here it is, Cooper, right side. Can't really get a lot going inside. They've been cut off. Most of the time they go inside and have to come back out, but
That's
they're being
true.
patient.
They're being patient.
They're not forcing anything. They go across court to Isaac Brown, top of the key to Roman Combs. Rodriguez has it left wing. Right side to Johnson, just working it around. And then this gives a chance for this great crossing crowd to get into it. When the defense stands up, but the water's open. They part for just a minute, but silenced by the great Malachi Moreno, who comes over and absolutely cleans that one up. 12-10 coming the other way. Great crossing now with the lead. A minute to go. A chance to build on it. Moreno sets the screen for Holman. Holman to the corner to Dawson. Dawson in the lane. Down low to Moreno. Up and in for the Kipper Furniture Bank shot. 14-10. Warhawks. 40 seconds to go.
He gets it in the blue there, Nathan. It's pretty much lights out and finish with either hand, man. And just so special of a player he really is.
Here we go. 25 seconds on the clock. Cooper. Roman Combs being harassed. He gets it off to Jaden Combs. 15 seconds to go. I imagine they're going to be screened. Okay, they're going to give it up. 10 seconds. Movement towards the basket. Little teardrop. Gets it to drop. 14-12. 5 seconds to go. Great crossing going at the buzzer. 3 up. No good. 14-12, your first quarter score. Great crossing leads Cooper by 2. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Make plans now to attend the biggest event in East Kentucky, the 30th Annual Save-A-Lot Race Day. Saturday, April 5th, 12 to 4 p.m. in the Perry County Central High School parking lot. Admission is free. Games, prizes, music, food, and of course, dirt cars, rat rods, karts, drag cars, classic cars, show cars, motorcycles. Anything is welcome. It's bigger, it's better every year. The 30th Annual Save-A-Lot Race Day, Saturday, April 5th in the PCC parking lot from noon to 4 p.m. Be there.
Mine Service Company, a trusted name for quality mine supplies, is happy to announce the opening of their new hydraulic hose division. Now you won't have to travel abroad to get hoses and fittings. Located on Highway 15 South on Willie's Way across from Applebee's in Hazard. Everything you'll need to get up and running. They even have hoses and fittings for Cat, Volvo, and Komatsu heavy equipment. Trusted for over 100 years in the mining industry. And now bringing you quality products in their new hydraulic hose division in Hazard. Mine Service Company.
You are listening to the Sweet 16 on WSGS Sports.
We're back, folks. Second quarter about to start. 14-12. Great. Been a heck of a game so far. Great crossing. Looked like they were going to kind of run away with it first, but no such luck.
No, I think Coach Sullivan, the way he teaches his young man, the way they defend, Nathan, is so special, and their heart and their energy is reflecting him. And I love how they're kind of their offensive philosophy tonight too. Maybe you called that so well right there, that little teardrop in there from Brown, and I think that's the key. Now, they have attempted 4 shots at the rim. Moreno's blocked all of them, but if you can make this into like a mid-range game and shoot those runners and floaters and elbow shots, that's going to open up some freedom there for Mr. Johnson, who's knocked down to 3 here. So maybe really you don't want to attack at the rim, but you kind of pull that ball back out and shoot those little runners and floaters.
Here we go. Going to be Cooper ball to start the quarter. And they are off. Getting in the backcourt, slowly bringing it up. They are really good, Greg, at just picking their spots.
Yep.
They've got blocked a couple times, but as Johnson tries to fire over top of Moreno, they get the offensive board. They're going to get another shot. Sometimes you think you got something, but then Malachi Moreno says, no, not yet.
That's true. But, Cooper, too, to be kind of undersized, is a really good offensive rebounding team as well. I mean, it's a tall task here tonight, but I applaud their effort big time.
Johnson goes cross court to Rodriguez. He's going to fire the 3. No good. Ball tapped around, controlled by Dawson of the Warhawks. 14-12. Great crossing leads it. 7:07 on the clock. They're trying to get it down low to Moreno. They get it to him. He's double teamed, and he's going to be fouled. We got some talking. They're just talking about the UK game right now. That's nothing big, no big deal, guys. Just let it go, let it go.
And a good call by our 14th region official, Brian Johnson. making that call. And congratulations to him on being on the floor tonight.
There we go, 16-12, great crossing.
Moreno there with the tip in there right above the rim.
Quick two for the Warhawks, and here come the Jags. Almost stolen away by Holman. Johnson has it now. Rupp Arena logo goes to his left, fires, can't get it to go, off balance, knocked out of bounds. No, it's going to be controlled by Cooper. Back to Johnson, to the corner, three, no good, rebounded by Vince Dawson. That was Isaac Brown on the attempt, and in transition, up and in, Euro step is good for Brady Orem.
Brady Orem right there, great Euro step and finish right there. And now Cooper, though, on the other end, had a great look right there. They got to keep on continuing to shoot those open shots with confidence.
Here we go. Rodriguez got it left side. Gets it down to Combs, back to Rodriguez. He's going to try to get it off the window. No good. Rebounded by Malachi Moreno. Richardson has it for the Warhawks. Throws it away. Here comes Isaac Brown. Right wing going to pull up. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Moreno off to Dawson. And the Hawks going to try to slow things down with 5:35 to go here in the first half. They lead at 18-12.
Mr. Brown usually so sure-handed and makes such good decisions there. He could have maybe held that ball out and set that offense up too.
Here we go, thrown away, and Cooper got a chance to cut into this lead. They've been down by 6 a couple times before. Rodriguez into the lane, throws it around to Combs. Pass couldn't be handled, and then they try to throw it off the window again. I think Moreno's just affecting a lot of shots, and that's going to be out of bounds. Warhawks had it coming up the sideline, but steps out of bounds. But I feel like they're having to launch these shots a little earlier than they'd like to.
Yeah, his presence, man, is known in there. And even when he doesn't block a shot, he affects it in the paint. And Holman just going out kind of rolled his ankle there, Nathan. That's something to notate here at 5:02 to go in this first half.
Got a full timeout here. People's Bank and Trust timeout. We're going to take it with them. 18-12, great crossing. 5:02 to go second quarter on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Thinking of buying a home? Maybe you're a little anxious about taking that first step. Maybe you want to sell your current home, but you just don't know where to start. Drop the anxiety. Why not get help from someone who happens to know the housing market better than anyone in our area? Someone who has already helped many first-time buyers as well as long-time homeowners. Michelle Jones, your local RE/MAX Realtor. Michelle is ranked in the nation's top agents and serves your area. So whether you're looking to buy or sell a home, the right agent can lead the way. Michelle Jones, RE/MAX. Call 233-4185.
My name is Isabella, and I am from Madison County, Kentucky. Instead of choosing a larger university, I chose to attend Alice Lloyd College because I wanted a more personal college experience. The small class sizes provide a close relationship between students and professor that isn't possible at any other university. ALC is more than a place to learn. It is a place to grow, serve, and lead. Learn more at alc.edu.
Live from Rupp Arena in Lexington, this is WSGS.
We're back, folks. 18-12. Cooper hanging in there. They just won't go away, Greg.
No, that's just the resolve of their coach there and the way he teaches. And, you know, they've got a big heart. But they've had a lot of makeable shots here, too. The way they're running that offense, you know, they're trying to get downhill, but shooting those floaters, like I said, those mid-range shots, because it's going to be like I said, it's going to be tough to score at the rim with Moreno. So you got to pick your poison, if you will. And I got a lot of faith in this team, Nathan, after watching them last night and their story. And it's just a bunch of kids that really are fighting hard for their school and their coach. I really admire them.
Here we go. Ready to roll here, 18-12. 5 minutes to go here in the first half, and Cooper trails by 6 with the basketball. Isaac Brown coming up the right side, down low. They're working around to Rodriguez, back to Brown on the right wing.
kind of a flat 2-3 zone right here with it actually boxing and chasing Johnson.
Top of the key, Rodriguez. Right side to Brown. Just really can't get anything going. They're pushing him out on this three-point line. They go cross court to Rodriguez. He goes baseline to Combs. Combs up, can't get it to go. Got a good look at it, but it's going to be great crossing ball.
And just the presence of the 7-footer in there, too, is just really causing havoc for any attempt to score in that paint.
Richardson straight away three for the Warhawks. It's good, 21-12. 4 minutes to go on the clock here, second quarter. Largest lead of the game at 9.
Richardson just a great three-point shooter, kind of an unsung hero on this team. Gabe Brown, he's got to somehow get some penetration to kick to these shooters. Just a lot of lateral movement there, Nathan.
Brown, he's got guys. They had 3 guys right in his vicinity, and they're going to go down low and get one to go with Roman Combs. That was kind of a tough one because if Moreno, he kind of had to nonchalantly throw it up. You got to kind of time it right.
You do.
21-14, Dawson off the glass, can't get it to go for the Warhawks. Cooper Johnson with the rebound. 3 minutes to go here in the first half. 21-14, Great Crossing leads it by 7. Combs has it off to Rodriguez. Rodriguez back to Combs. Over to Brown, right wing to Combs. Three-pointer on the way. Can't get it to go. Moreno with the rebound for Great Crossing. He gets it off to Vince Dawson. Going to come up the right side. UK logo. Start the offense for Great Crossing. 2:30 on the clock here in the first half. They lead it by 7.
That was a makeable shot down here on the Cooper side of things. They just got to stay confident.
High post down low to Moreno, and he's going to be fouled. Don't know if they'll give him a shot attempt. I think it's going to be ball out of bounds.
Roman Combs doing a big time effort. He is doing all he can to contain him.
Here we go, 21-14. That's going to take us to our People's Bank and Trust timeout. We'll be right back. 21-14, Great Crossing. 2:21 left in the first half on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Your vintage helmet turns heads. Your leather jacket has more zippers than a blue jean factory. Your fingerless gloves fit you like a, well, no doubt about it. Owning a motorcycle makes you look cool, but insuring it with Kentucky Farm Bureau makes you look smart. You even get a multi-policy discount if you're already a Kentucky Farm Bureau customer. Kentucky Farm Bureau, now offering motorcycle insurance.
Visit or call Janet Smith, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agency Manager, or agents Major Gabbard and Chase Smith.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Quantum Healthcare welcomes Lori Bradley, APRN, to their team of medical professionals. Lori will be seeing patients Friday through Sunday, 10 a.m. until 11 p.m. That's at Quantum Healthcare, 210 Black Gold Boulevard in Hazard. For additional information, call area code 606-436-0711. Check out the website, www.kymha.com, or on Facebook, Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Quantum Healthcare.
This is the East Kentucky Sports Network on WSGS.
We're back, folks, here on the East Kentucky Sports Network. 2:21 to go in the first half. 21-14, Great Crossing leads it. It's going to be their ball out of this timeout, Greg.
Well, I tell you what, it's important for Cooper to just give themselves opportunities. And, they got to shoot it with confidence, and with, Moreno, he is such a force, both offensively and defensively. Collective unit here for Cooper to help anytime he touches the basketball. But one thing I do know about Cooper, that, when the ball's up on the backboard here on the defensive side of things, they all are crashing the basket. So Cooper's not going to go down without a fight, I can promise you that. And this is a very makeable comeback here. And 2 minutes, 21 seconds to go, you get a couple baskets and a stop, man, you're right where you need to be.
Absolutely. Great Crossing. Throws it in to Dawson. And There's going to be a foul called on the inside.
So hard to prepare for this team is here. The quickness of Holman, the shooting of Richardson, Dawson, such a great slasher, and then the All-American Moreno.
Inside, nothing there. Great crossing, back out, going to get shot at it here. They go inside. Orem to Moreno, and Moreno, they're not going to give him anything easy today.
No, they're not there.
He's going to the free throw line.
Jordan Hampton coming in just to do that right there, Nathan. He's a disruptor. He's coming in to foul and really to mess things up as much as he can inside.
Here we go, Moreno, free throw, back iron, no good.
Give you an update as well. In Indianapolis, Tennessee leading Kentucky 43-28, 18:45 to go.
Next free throw coming up from Malachi Moreno. Tickles the twine, 22-14. Great crossing, leads it by 8 with 2:10 on the clock. Isaac Brown bringing it up across the UK logo. He's got it. Great crossing, looks like.
Like a 2-3 zone, but they're using a chaser on Johnson, though.
Brown, top of the key to Knuckles. Knuckles in trouble. Has to get it off to Johnson. Johnson going to elevate for the jumper. Can't get it to go, and they're going to foul the jump shooter. Richardson is guilty.
I like that, too. Johnson's such a great three-point shooter, but he can use and they'll utilize those 1 and 2 dribbles there to create space to get him up there, closer to the basket, if you will, from 10 to 12 feet range, and he's very lethal.
Free throw, no good. Got another one coming. You scored 22-14. 1:40 to go, second quarter.
It's a kid, only a sophomore, too, I believe, Nathan. This will be it's a big opportunity for him this tournament right here to really showcase what's yet to come.
Dawson coming up. He's at the UK logo. Got Knuckles in front of him. He goes right side. Try to go inside of Moreno. No dice coming the other way. Cooper in transition. Knuckles up for 2. Kipper Furniture. Bank shot's good. 22-16. 1:13 on the clock in the first half. Great crossing. Leads it by 6.
It's the first time they've scored off a transition tonight at the basket, Nathan. Note 2, Holman has not came back into the game after turning his ankle. How does that play as this game goes on?
See, you got next man up. You got to figure it out. But it's going to be Cooper in there doing some ball handling duties. Crowd booing as Richardson is content to just hang out at the UK logo with 35 seconds, things ticking down. Look, if you're going to stand there in the zone,
that's what you're going to get.
That's, people don't like it, but listen, all you got to do is guard them.
Yeah,
guard them. But this is what happens, and this is why we get the shot clock talk.
Yeah, I know. I'm almost really for the shot clock in high school basketball. I really am.
I hate it. I'll never advocate for it until they do it, and I like it. So here we go. Shot, 5 seconds on the clock. No good. Cooper with the rebound, 3 seconds. Got to get it up. No good. And that's going to send us to the half, 22-16. Great crossing leads Cooper by 6. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
People's Bank and Trust of Hazard is strongly committed to our community's development, investing in a wide range of business and local organizations. You need the support of a local bank that is looking for ways to help you succeed. That's what People's Bank and Trust is all about. They always have your best interest at heart. People's Bank and Trust of Hazard, strongly committed to our community. Member FDIC.
Let's face it, in today's world, it's easy to get the feeling that the world is against you. So it's really nice to know that you do have someone on your side. The law offices of David A. Johnson. Accidents and injury law, personal injury, commercial vehicle accidents, criminal and capital offense cases, drug-related cases. David A. Johnson, Justin Noble, and Michael Johnson will fight for you. Call for a free consultation, 435-1552. Visit them at 461 Main Street in Hazard, online at davidajohnsonlaw.com or on Facebook. This is an advertisement.
Here at Kemper Furniture, our slogan is "We Know Furniture." As well we should. For over 45 years now, it's what we do, it's all we do, it's who we are. At Kemper's, that gives us the opportunity to specialize in getting you exactly what you need. We do our homework to make sure you get the best, longest lasting, best looking brand names at Kemper's guaranteed lowest prices with easy credit terms and fast express delivery. Now that's what I'm talking about. Kemper Furniture in Hazard, where we know furniture.
At Hazard Community and Technical College, you are more than just a number. With our low faculty to student ratio, you'll get the personal attention and support you need to succeed. Our dedicated faculty is here to guide you every step of the way, helping you reach your goals in a community that cares. Choose HCTC. We'll never underestimate you. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more.
WSGS, East Kentucky's most listened to station, broadcasting every game of the boys' Sweet 16 since 1948.
We're back, folks. 22-16, 6-point lead for Great Crossing. They've looked like they are capable of, blowing this one out of the water a couple times, but Cooper they're not the team that's going to lie down and take it.
No, it's not in their DNA, and 22-16. That's very, I think it's got to be encouraging for Cooper. I mean, really do. To hold Great Crossing to 22 points in the first half is an incredible job, and I kind of like how they're defending Moreno. Now he has scored and affected things, but they really slowed him down in ways. They're double teaming him, and somebody's going to have to step up, prove they can make shots like Richardson there, Dawson, Holman out of the game. So trying to find out, maybe what's happening with him. It was a bad turn over there. I mean, it was just an injury that, a kid tried to fight. We'll see when he was coming off the floor. He was trying to fight it and, trying to stay in the game. But coach said, nope, we just said locker room. So we'll stay tuned to that for sure, Nathan.
Yeah, that kind of slows down the way they definitely Malachi Moreno is the big piece.
Sure.
But, everything's got to work together, and Holman's a guy that kind of makes things go.
I really like him. Last year, getting to see him play here, I just thought that kid, he's the leader on this floor, and he sets the tone. And so he's the next man up, like you said. Mason's the very capable player to get in there and run the point. I mean, Dawson can run it, but you got to look at a couple people. That's got a chance to step in there, like Jordan there. No, I mean, Trevante Cooper played well last night, so he's another guy who could play a backup role if Holman doesn't come back in. But we'll keep a watch to see what happens here in the second half.
Looking good. Moreno, a lot of shots on the inside. Cooper's been able to finish at the rim a few times. Really not doing a lot of it from the perimeter. They've just been doing what they can.
Yeah.
And here comes our complimentary stats here, as we'll see just how wrong I was talking without looking at it. But Moreno, 3 blocks on the game. He's got 7.6 rebounds.
So pretty much
he's been fouled 5 times.
Yeah, but with him, he just his presence affects so much shot. So much that trying to get downhill, and that's the beauty about his game. Yep. For looking at the rest of it, Gage Richardson's a guy that, can get hot. He's 2 for 2, 1 for 1 from the 3-point line. And, but there's a lot of weapons on this Great Crossing team. We do know that.
Yep. Shooting for the game so far, Great Crossing shooting at a 47.6% clip. Field goal shooting 33% for Cooper. Cooper led in points by Isaac Brown, 6 points. Jordan Combs with 3. Indy Johnson with 3. Knuckles with 2. Combs with 2. I already mentioned Moreno with 7 and 6. They've also got 5 from Richardson, 4 from Dawson, 2 from Holman, Mason, and Orem. Just a balanced attack by both teams. Nobody really jumping off the page and really shaking things up. But again, this is just a 22-16 game. Really low-scoring game, Greg.
It's true. I mean, it's just, early on you thought the pace may pick up, but, give your credit to Cooper, too. They're trying to slow it down.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take a quick break and come back. We'll talk about this one a little more. It is 22-6, Great Crossing over Cooper at the half. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
East Kentucky Carpet One has been serving Eastern Kentucky for more than 45 years, and we are proud to say that we are still here with the same quality family-owned business. We have experience in commercial and residential properties with a fully stocked warehouse. We also have access to luxury vinyl waterproof flooring, tile, carpet, and much more. Professional installation is also available. Stop by East Kentucky Carpet at 204 Willie's Way or give us a call at 606-439-3858. East Kentucky Carpet One.
Hazard ARH is excited to announce our new women's health clinic. The clinic offers comprehensive services, including well woman care, pregnancy care, contraceptives, menopause care, and more. Our women's health team includes OBGYN Dr. Thomas, nurse midwife Tanisha Blair, nurse practitioner Kristen Hurt, and physician assistant Crystal Gibson. Visit us at 200 Medical Center Drive next to Hazard ARH Hospital. To schedule an appointment, call 439-5220. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Get a new debit card in minutes with First Trust Bank's instant issue debit cards. New and existing customers can take advantage of this new service that keeps a card in your hands and will never leave you waiting 7 to 10 days for access to your account. Call or visit any of our locations to learn more about how to skip the delay and get back to business today with First Trust Bank's instant issue debit cards. First Trust Bank, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. Instant issue subject to customer eligibility requirements.
You've been in a car wreck, ain't ya? Yeah. Gonna call our mom and dad now, ain't ya? Yeah. They'll get you money, yeah.
You two cut that out. If you've been injured in a car wreck, call the Mullins Law Firm at 436-HURT. That's 436-HURT. Or visit us at 264 East Main Street in Hazard. This is an advertisement.
Yeah.
Two great legacies, the Sweet 16 and WSGS.
Rupp Arena, basketball capital of the world.
The greatest show on earth, WSGS.
We're back, folks, here at Rupp Arena. Trying to get you an update from Kentucky, Tennessee here, 51-38. Tennessee leading it.
Yeah, they're just kind of having their way with Kentucky right now. Kentucky just not getting much execution, Nathan, and Tennessee, that defense that Barnes teaches over the years really just, dominating Kentucky right now. No rebounding to even speak of on the offensive side for UK as well. So it's one shot and done, and Ziegler pretty much controlling the game for the University of Tennessee. So it's going to be a tall hill to climb here for Kentucky. And just as I say that, always steals and scores here to make it 53-40 with 12 minutes to go.
There you go. It's 22-16 here. Cooper trailing by 6, and we got the Warhawks out here on the court warming up.
The thing for Cooper, I truly believe, Nathan, is Isaac Brown and Andy Johnson. They've got to get going. I know they're boxing and kind of boxing chase on Johnson, but they've got to find a way to get, free him up with some space, man. He's capable of anybody in this tournament from, getting on a heater there, whatever you want to call it, and knocking down 4 or 5 threes in a row. So they got to get him going.
4:45 here to go. As Cooper makes it back out of the tunnel, they're going to take a few shots and get going. I think they've got the blueprint to hang in there.
They do.
But the blueprint to win is a little bit different.
It is, and you made a good point there. That's trying to look at these two teams and who they played and matched up with. And they played Frederick Douglass to 2, I believe Cooper did, and then here's Great Crossing just beating Frederick Douglass by 2, I think, to get here. So. They may be undersized, but just the way they play so hard, and they can create some trouble, man, for Great Crossing. I mean, they play pretty much with, let's face it, they're 5 guards, and they get going here. The tide could change, if you will.
Yeah. So but the longer you hang in. The longer you hang in there, the longer you got a shot.
Yeah.
But
we seen it too last night. If it gets down to the situation where it comes to free throws, I'm going to kind of give Cooper the advantage, Nathan. I mean, they are very capable of being really, kind of a assured free throw shooting team. You put them on the line, they're going to knock down shots. They're very confident.
Absolutely, folks. We're going to go ahead and take our final halftime break here. Coming out of this one, we'll get you Great Crossing versus Cooper. Second half, 22-16. The Warhawks of Great Crossing lead it all. The last spot in the Final Four on the line. We'll be back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Nothing goes along with sports better than pizza, and nobody does pizza like Papa John's. Right now, you can dig into a delicious large Papa John's pizza with up to 5 toppings, or a Papa John's specialty pizza for just $14. Just mention the code 14ANY. That's 14ANY when you place your online or call-in order. $14 for a large 5-topping or specialty pizza. Delivery available at your local Papa John's in Hazard, Pikeville, or Paintsville. Just what the doctor ordered, 24 hours a day. One Stop Market in Stinnett. Whether your car needs a fill up or you need a fill up, One Stop Market has just what you need. Hamburgers, hoagies, Philly cheesesteak, and pizza, plus an incredible breakfast menu. Short orders prepared around the clock. Gasoline, food, groceries. The name says it all. One Stop Market in Stinnett, a Friends of Coal business. Stop in and see Amy and the crew. Your business is always sincerely appreciated. One Stop Market.
Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales is located on the Combs Road in the former 84 Lumber Building. Come and see their huge selection of mobile home parts, including doors, windows, roofing, guttering, and lots more. Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales, a family-owned business serving Southeast Kentucky for many years. Come say hi or call their friendly, knowledgeable staff at 435-7639. That's 435-7639. Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales on the Combs Road in Hazard.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy of Hyden is proud to be locally owned and operated for the past 27 years. When you come into the Medicine Shop, you're treated like family, not just another customer. Their pharmacist, Peyton Noble, and staff of certified pharmacy technicians care beyond prescriptions. Come in today and see what a difference a locally owned independent pharmacy can make in your family's healthcare experience. The Medicine Shop of Hyden, 606-672-8705.
Nobody gets you into the Sweet 16 like WSGS. Can you believe it? The Boys State Tournament on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
We're back, folks. 30 seconds left here. Both teams out getting some final instruction before they come out here to start the third quarter. Greg, we talk about it.
Yeah.
Often the start of the third quarter is a big marker for how the rest of the game could go.
Yeah, you hear a lot of coaches talk about that first 4 minutes. You talk about those winning minutes, but I think it's important for Cooper to keep this in range, Nathan. I don't think you can't let this get out to 10, 12 plus lead. You know, if you can keep it into this 4.6-point range, give yourself a shot. And, you know, create some fouls there. Get yourself on that free throw line. I think that's important for Cooper as you head on into the second half.
Here we go. The Great Crossing Warhawks going to start things off as final countdown plays in the background here at Upper Arena. You're not supposed to play that till the fourth quarter.
That's true.
You're not supposed to play that yet. Somebody get the music guy. Let him know. But here we go.
It's Cooper, kind of like a zone, a 2-3 matchup zone here.
Richardson to Orem. They'll work it around for the three. Can't get it to go. Rebounded, though, by Dawson. Short arms it. Rebounded by Moreno. He can't get it to go. Another rebound by Moreno. Up and in. 24-16. He gives them the 8-point lead with 7:25 to go. And in a hurry, Cooper brings it up, doesn't get a shot. Johnson with the reverse layup over Moreno, 24-18.
Well,
lead back down to 6.
Took it right to him, Nathan.
Orem down low, loses it. Got to get rid of it. And a little easy one right in the lane. 26-18. Dawson gets it to go.
And notice Holman's not on the floor, so definitely at a concerning injury to Great Crossing.
Cooper back down by 8. This ties the as a 3 up, no good. Going to be a push in the back called on the rebound against Cooper.
Yeah.
And people not liking it. Largest lead of the game is 9. And Great Crossing now up 8.
That's a good look, though, from Isaac Brown. I think that's a shot that they want him to take. And he needs to continue to shoot that with confidence.
6:35 to go, third quarter, 26-18, Great Crossing. They have the ball, chance to go up double digits with a bucket. It's Dawson the third, inside to Moreno, give and go action, and can't get the shot to go as Dawson gets it back on the give and go, and here come the Jags in transition, can't get it to go, almost got the putback. Johnson gets another offensive board, another one going to be fouled going to the free throw line.
I'll tell you what, Nathan, earlier in this quarter here, that's 3 times they're challenging Moreno. And Johnson almost had a putback dunk. He got the ball pinned right on the rim there on that follow. So, you know, hats off to Cooper here, man. They're wanting to challenge Moreno now.
Free throw up and in for Johnson, 26-19 your score. 6:09 to play in the third. Yeah, you know, I don't know that Moreno's one to get in foul trouble, but if you can eliminate him, this game completely changes.
Absolutely it does.
Free throw good for Johnson, 26-20. He has the ability to not have to foul as much because he plays so much higher, so much further above the rim than everyone else. And here we go, Warhawks trying to spread this zone out. Into Moreno, up, can't get it to go, rebounded. Oh, and Cooper's coaching staff wanting a push on Moreno. I mean, I think if you call it on one end, you got to call it there too. Yeah. To the rack, Moreno with the block. Going to stay here with Cooper, but yeah, I mean, Moreno definitely got him in the back.
Yeah, he got him in the back there, and Cooper is challenging him. So, you know, I love this approach here.
To Johnson on the right wing. You got Richardson in front of him. He backs up. 5:35 on the clock. 26-20. Great Crossing leads it. Cooper. Oh, pull up. Silky smooth. 26-22. Give it to Johnson to cut the lead to 4. Closest it's been this half.
The art of the mid-range jumper right there on display, Nathan, and that's beautiful basketball.
Great Crossing working with it. Richardson at the UK logo. 5:10 on the clock in the third. They lead by 4. Right side to Orem. They go to Dawson, then back out. They're just working a little triangle here from the logo to the free throw line to the wing. And now Richardson's going to back up Goes over to Orem. Orem looking to attack. Gets into the lane. Puts one up. Short arms it. No good. Dawson cleans it up. 28-22. They lead it by 6 once again. Johnson bringing it up the right side for the Cooper Jags.
Now, Cooper has got to clean up that backboard there. Can't give them second shots at all.
Isaac Brown with the basketball. He's at the UK logo. Got a screen coming to his right. He gets cut off, finds Richardson. He's going to fire the three, way too strong. Battle for the rebound, going to stay here as it careens out of bounds off of the Warhawks. That's going to be a quick sub.
Yep.
As back into the game is going to be Payne, or Cooper for the Warhawks.
Javante Cooper, solid 6th and 7th man, whatever position you put him in. He's really good.
Richardson throws it away, or Rodriguez throws it away, and here comes Richardson. Goes to Dawson. Dawson has to corral it up and in. Tough move, 30-22.
That's just a physical, big-time Division I play from Dawson. Man, he's got a chance to be a great college player in his upcoming days at Eastern.
Cooper going to fire the three, and it is good to go. Isaac Brown just steps into it, and it's going to be a quick timeout. We'll take it with him. People's Bank and Trust timeout. 30 seconds. Cooper trailed Great Crossing by 5 on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Looking to move into the home of your dreams or upgrade your current space? At Hyden Citizens Bank, we make it easy with several options for home mortgages, refinancing packages, and home equity loans. With over 100 years of service to Leslie County, HCB is deeply committed to helping our community prosper and grow. And nothing strengthens a community like helping a family buy a home. Our dedicated team is here to offer dependable support and exceptional customer service every step of the way. Give us a call at 672-2344 today. Hyden Citizens Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is the East Kentucky Sports Network on WSGS.
We're back, folks. 30-25. Great Crossing leads it here in the third quarter with 3:47 to play. Still just hanging around there, and Tennessee, Kentucky not hanging around at the moment.
Yeah, 65-48, 8:03 to go. It's just all Tennessee. Kentucky's had no answer at all for them on the backboard tonight. And again, Tennessee just really has improved the last 2.5, 3 weeks of the season, showing tonight.
3:30 on the clock. Richardson has it for Great Crossing. Going to fire the three. No good. Rebounded by Johnson of the Jags. Going to come up the right side. Richardson in front of him. Screen coming from Brown. He takes it. Goes to his left. To the wing. Cross court to Brown. High post to the wing. Rodriguez finds Brown. Let's continue to work it around the three-point line.
Got to be patient. You don't have to be in a rush.
Combs to Brown, and they had a good shot, but just a little too strong. Rebounded by Great Crossing. Here comes Dawson coming up the left side. Screen from Moreno. He takes it back down into Moreno, and he blows the bunny, but gets the offensive board up and in off the glass for the Kemper Furniture Bank shot. 32-25 the score, 7-point lead for Great Crossing. And we got some Johnson and some of the getting into it with the bench from Great Crossing.
I'll tell you what, it's an intense matchup, two intense coaches here, and Cooper's a fiery bunch, man, and
I think Johnson walks through their huddle on the way.
Oh, that's never going
the way through here, yeah.
Never
but
a good thing.
Yeah, that's. There we go. Cooper's coach, fiery right now. Yeah. I'm about it. This guy looking Johnson right in the eyes, saying, "Don't be down there cussing guys. Don't put your head down when I talk to you."
Yeah.
I mean, this is fiery stuff, and I am ready to run through a wall.
Yeah, I mean, this guy to me has been such an impressive leader in the state tournament here. I mean, you know, you told the story there yesterday. I'm just a big fan of Sullivan here. This coach, man, has done an incredible job. He's got his team hanging around here 32-25. That last possession for Cooper, that's a shot that Brown, we just seen him make. And you've got to clean up little loose ends here. You've got to box out. You cannot give great cross and second shots, just like there with Moreno. But you just got to keep fighting, just like this coach is preaching to him right there. You've got plenty of time here. There's no need to panic, and just kind of trust your work.
Here we go during the People's Bank and Trust Media timeouts. With the fanfare that started off with, I figured we'd go ahead and just keep it right here as we get down the stretch here in the third quarter. 2:42 to go. 32-25, great crossing. And they lead it by 7. Cooper can cut it to a 2-possession game here with anything. Free throw bucket, 2-3.
Just keep trusting what you're doing. I mean, they're getting open shots. But, you know, this is an intense situation to make it to the Final Four. You know, this time tomorrow night we've got a state champion crown, so a lot of things can happen in a 24-hour span. Just give yourself a chance to be there if you're Cooper. You don't want to let things slip away.
Here we go. Rodriguez with the ball for Cooper. He's got it at the UK logo left side to Brown. Brown to Rodriguez, or to Combs, to the other Combs, and stolen away by Cooper with the layup on the other end, 34-25. Great crossing ties the largest lead of the game at 9 with 2:05 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, Cooper just shooting that gap there, and like you said, the next man up here coming in for Holman here, making his presence known.
We got a foul called against great crossing. Going to go against Gage Richardson. And maybe this is the media timeout.
Yeah,
that last one was awfully long.
Yeah, I think this may be it right here.
So let's go ahead and take it with them, folks. We're going to take our People's Bank and Trust timeout. 34-25. Great crossing by 9 with under 2 to go in the third. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
At TVS, we've been working hard preparing for the future. Well, the future is now. TVS offers digital cable, digital phone service, high-speed internet, and a fiber optic infrastructure. We're a local company putting money back into our local economy while supporting our local schools and organizations. What about those other guys? You know, those big out-of-town companies. What have they done for you lately? Mountain people serving mountain people. TVS 606-439-3167.
Are you or a loved one managing diabetes? At the Mary E. Martin Diabetes Center, located at Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky, we provide personalized, comprehensive care from a team of skilled local providers you can trust. Dr. John Jones, Dr. Kendall Bowling, and Larissa Miller provide personalized diabetes management plans, diabetic foot care, and insulin pump clinic, and much more. Take control of your diabetes with the support of caring professionals close to home. Call us today at 606-439-1300.
Live from Rupp Arena in Lexington, this is WSGS Sports.
We're back, folks, getting down the stretch here in the third quarter, under 2 to play. 34-25, great crossing, and this media timeout may have came at a good time for Cooper.
Yeah, I think it does. I mean, kind of settled them down just a little bit. You know, we had that kind of, I don't want to say altercation there at the huddle from Johnson walking through it. But, you know, Coach Sullivan getting some more time to point things out to his team. 34-25, you're still giving yourself a chance here, minute 56 seconds to go in the third quarter. So, very important possession right here for Cooper, Nathan. You can get into that fourth quarter and you say you're down 4-6 points. You know, you consider yourself lucky, and you're going to give yourself a shot to come down the stretch and maybe get into those winning moments, like you say.
There we go, Cooper. We'll throw it in. Brown up top to Roman Combs, and Roman Combs gives it to Brown at the logo. 1:50 on the clock. Rodriguez right wing corner to Jaden Combs. They continue to work it around Brown to Rodriguez, right wing. You got Cooper in front of him, and then they continue to swing it around the three-point line, work it over to Roman Combs in the corner. Just great cross and giving up nothing in the paint.
Yeah, that's just, it's non-existent right now for Cooper even to think about, getting into the paint to score.
This little box and chaser. Yep. And no dice on the three-pointer. Going to be a foul called on great crossing after the offensive rebound by Jaden Combs. It's just a little box one. They've got Johnson running the baseline, but they are chasing him.
Yeah, they're trying to bottle him up as much as they can.
Dawson with the work there. They get to Rodriguez in the corner. He misses the three and going to be rebounded by great crossing. A bucket here puts them with a double-digit lead.
Yeah, I mean, that's a makeable shot for Chris Rodriguez. He's got to shoot that with confidence.
Free little jumper in the paint, floater, good to go. And there it is, 36-25. Largest lead in the game at 11 to go here late in the third. Cooper got to want to get into this fourth quarter down to single digits. They get it to Jaden Combs. He spins. Isaac Brown cuts the lead to 8 with the three. 30 seconds on the clock. I think you got to come out and guard him here.
You got to. You got to put some pressure on him. You just can't, give away these seconds. You've got to make them, feel some pressure. They're just really controlling this game. The tempo right now favoring obviously Greg Krausen, but you got to pressure somehow, somewhere.
Foul caught on Cooper. They're only their second team foul of the quarter, and that's going to give them a chance to get Rodriguez out and Knuckles in. Only 9.2 seconds on the clock now.
You got to watch a curl here from Richardson to the corner.
Into Orem, back to Dawson. Corner to Cooper, back to Richardson. He's going to fire the three at the buzzer. No good. That's going to take us to the fourth, 36-28. Great crossing, up 8. Cannot put Cooper away. We'll be back fourth quarter. Big minutes coming on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
They are the electric motor headquarters, Maggard Electric, Southeast Kentucky's #1 to repair or replace your small electric motors. Maggard Electric is ESA approved. They can replace air compressor motors, swimming pool pumps, heating and cooling motors, motors for heat pumps, air conditioners, and so much more. Over 300 electric motors in stock, and if they don't have it, they can get it. Maggard Electric, still strong, still serving Southeast Kentucky. Located 6 miles north of Hazard on Highway 15. Open 7:30 till 4, Monday through Friday, 436-6886.
With the Perry County Public Library card, you can check out books, movies, magazines, ebooks, as well as use their online databases that allow you to take online classes, repair your auto, or research your family history. Visit the library at 289 Black Gold Boulevard, Hazard, Kentucky. Call them at 606-436-2475 or visit their website, perrycountylibrary.org, for more information. The Perry County Public Library, your source for information, education, and entertainment.
Live from Rupp Arena in Lexington, this is WSGS.
We're back, folks. Fourth quarter on the way here. 36-28. 8-point lead for Great Crossing. Cooper was down 11, but cut it to 8 with a three with about 40 seconds to go.
And it's 36-28. Even that last possession for Cooper, that's something to build on, to hang your hat on, to give you a little bit of momentum as you're heading into the fourth quarter. But, this game, and you've got, a guy like Isaac Brown there just knocked down a three a little over a minute ago. I mean, you're right where you can strike and put some pressure on Great Crossing, which nobody's done in 2 nights. But you've got to find a way here to create some pressure. You got to find another three-point shooter. Chris Rodriguez had a great look over there in the corner too, but he just kind of just shot it with zero confidence, if you will.
36-28 the score. Cooper will have the ball, so they cut it to a 2-possession lead again here, but they've not been able to get it any closer than that. They've had it down to 4 in the second half for a few seconds, but that's about it.
And you look how far they've got them pushed out here, Nathan, too. I mean, you've got to get some downhill creation.
Just working it around the three-point line. They get it in Johnson's hands. He's got Dawson on him. Screened off, fires the three, no good. Rebound out of bounds. Going to stay with Cooper, as that's one of the best looks Johnson's had all night.
Probably the best look he's had in the second half.
He had one good look in the first half, but it was from about 35 feet. So, Moreno blocked that with his forearm. And coming the other way, great crossing up to Moreno. Tried to get it to the big man, and that was Dawson. Just put a little too much on that pass. Goes out of bounds.
Moreno blocks that pass, or blocks that, almost kind of layup attempt there from Knuckles. He is like a track star getting down to the other end of the block there to attempt to catch that pass. He is something special.
Ball down low to Brown. Gets it to go. 36-30. Lead down to 6 with 7 minutes to play in regulation here on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Hey, it's Kristen, marketing manager at Appalachian Wireless. Do you have a cracked screen? What about a failing battery?
Moreno gets the
Wireless
rebound
has you
up.
covered.
No good on the shot, but he's going to the free throw line.
36-30, 6:45 to go, and you got it. You got to find a play. You got to find a way here to get a stop. Give yourself maybe a chance to get Brown open or Johnson open. But I love the cut there to the basket though from Brown there too. He shielded the rim with a nice up and under play.
Free throw. No good, and we'll get a sub. Next free throw on the way. It's good. 37-30. Johnson throws it into Brown. Brown guarded by Cooper. He goes left side to Knuckles. They work it around to Johnson. Out to Brown for another three. Back iron, no good. Moreno with the rebound. And Jaden Combs tried to jump with him, but I don't think he had a shot, bro.
I'm surprised, though, Johnson, after breaking that penetration, didn't shoot it. So that's surprising, Nathan.
Johnson working on Dawson. Into Moreno. Moreno loses it out of bounds. No, they're going to say tipped by Cooper.
Well, they're going to collapse on him anytime he gets it at the block there. And Cooper's just they have to keep fighting in there. Keep him pulled away. Keep him pulled away from the basket if you can.
Ball down low to Dawson. Up and in. Kemper Furniture bank shot and one. 39-30 going to be your score and a chance to push it to 10.
Yeah. It's a good curl there coming off Moreno's screen from Dawson. And he's so physically strong too, Nathan. It's a hard hat effort to get in there to try to just keep him out of the paint once he comes up with that much freedom rolling to the basket.
And here we go. No good. Coming the other way. Brown into the lane. Just drives through out to Knuckles at the logo. Logo down 9 with 5:40 to go. Cooper trying to make something happen. Brown into the lane. I'm going to say he walked with it. He got bumped.
I think some contact could have been awarded there. Brown, such a physical kid, too. It takes a lot to knock him off his feet.
Here we go. Ball on the floor. And we'll see. He's going to be out of bounds against Cooper as a young man had his toes on the floor as out of bounds as he picked up the ball.
Quad knuckles effort right there, man. Getting on the floor, trying to clean up the loose ball.
It'll be a quick timeout. We'll take it with him, folks. 39-30. Great crossing by 9. 5:20 to go on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Hey, it's Kristen, marketing manager at Appalachian Wireless. Do you have a cracked screen? What about a failing battery? Don't stress. Appalachian Wireless has you covered. Our device repair service gets your phone in working condition fast. No need to send your device away. Get it fixed locally today. Stop by an Appalachian Wireless store today to learn more about fast and reliable repairs. Or visit us on the web to learn more about our deals and promotions. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
You are listening to the Sweet 16 on WSGS Sports.
We're back, folks. 39-30, 5:20 to go here on the East Kentucky Sports Network. Great crossing with the lead and the basketball. Cooper needing to cut into this lead. They need stops. They need scores.
Yeah, I mean, it's you're still giving yourself a chance. 9 points with the shooters they have. They can cut into this. Great crossing, really just without any pressure right there, Nathan. They can take off 45 seconds to a minute pretty much any possession they want.
Shot no good. Offensive rebound by Orem, and I think he's going to be fouled. If it's don't know if it's a shooting foul or not. He's going to the line. Yeah. Didn't look to me like he ever got a chance to get into motion.
He was trying, but I just tough to keep them off the backboard as this game is kind of wearing on Cooper right now.
Free throw good for Orem. And with 5:05 to go here in the fourth, Great Crossing leads it by 10. Largest lead of the game has been 11. This would tie that. And there they go, 41-30.
Orem and Richardson really compliment Dawson and Moreno and Holman, man. They really do.
And stolen away by Dawson, up off the glass. Oh, he botched it. Ball out of bounds. And then Johnson loses it out of bounds for Cooper. So it's going to be Great Crossing ball.
Yeah, it's something that, you got lucky there with Dawson, blowing that layup. Let's just call it what it is. And then just a mishandle from Johnson.
And foul called on, let's see, Moreno. They were going the other way. It's going to be an offensive foul on Moreno.
Yeah, just cleared him out there with his elbow. And Great Crossing people do not like the call there, Nathan.
Here we go. Isaac Brown, 4:30 on the clock. To Johnson, fires the three. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Richardson of the Warhawks. Coming up, and now the Cooper Jags applying pressure. This is the first time they've really got after these guards all night.
That's true.
And they're having some luck. Oh, there's a little hot sauce on that foul from Jaden Combs. But, hey, look, you can't call it. He went for the ball, ref. He went for the ball. I'm a collector of intentionals. Yep, going to be a push.
Yep. Good call from Brian Johnson there from the 14th region.
Just because you're big and strong and you knock them down doesn't mean you meant to knock them down.
That's true, man.
And even if you did mean to knock them down, it always doesn't lead to an intentional foul call. Oh, they go up top but can't get it into Moreno. That was a tough play.
That was, man. Tough.
Brown into the lane. He's going to be fouled. They're going to say on the floor. That's going to be only the second team foul on Great Crossing this quarter. We are now more than halfway through the fourth. Cooper trails by 11, looking to get into it.
Yeah, Cooper's got to score here, Nathan, to give himself a chance to stick into this game.
Ball into Johnson, and he loses it as I I mean, tried to force it into him. He was covered up pretty well.
That's true.
And here comes Dawson out. Richardson 4-3, no good. Moreno offensive board, and he's fouled. And that's going to be free throws, as that's the 15th foul against Cooper.
Yeah. Moreno, the more watched him here the last 2 days, the impressive thing with him is his footwork, Nathan, at that size. I mean, he's 7'1", and, he's kind of, in a way, kind of like a Willie Cauley-Stein, the way he kind of moves and kind of glides around the floor.
Moreno's got to figure out this free throw situation. He's usually doesn't shoot like this from the free throw stripe.
Last night he knocked down a 3 and real efficient there, and something as he goes on here to University of Kentucky, that's something they're going to highly rely on him to hit free throws.
Up and in. 42-30, largest lead of the game comes here in the latest moments of the game. 3:40 on the clock. 42-30. Ball up, no good. Ball on the floor, out of bounds. Going to stay with Cooper.
Folks flying around on the floor here. I mean, this is incredibly still intense, even with a 12-point lead here. Cooper not going away.
Gonna mop up some sweat.
We want to obviously always thank our sponsors in every game that we do, but the staff and the administration here for this tournament here, start with Julian Tacken and on down, and really put on another great show this year in Lexington.
Ball into Cooper, 3:30 winning minutes are underway.
Yep.
And if you want to get into this one, you got to hit some shots now. Johnson covered up by Dawson. Cooper with the basketball. Rodriguez has it in his hands. Foul called. I believe it's going to be against Richardson.
Yeah.
Nope, going to call it on Cooper.
Cooper, yeah. Cooper's an important piece in this team, especially getting into that play tomorrow and possibly Saturday night. I really like this kid.
Johnson up, no good. Crowd wanting a goaltend on Moreno. I don't think they've changed that rule. You can hit the backboard now as long as you don't intentionally try to force the miss, but either way it goes. Dawson, big boy, going in there, going to the free throw line. Under 3 to play. Chance to build on the largest lead of the game. That's going to take us 2 hours. People's Bank of Trust timeout. We'll be right back, folks. 42-30. Great Crossing leads it with 3 to go on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
If your sink won't drain just like it should, who you gonna call? If your toilet's clogged and it don't smell good, who can you call? Call 233-5936. Call 233-5936. You better call Todd.
Miss out on Fazoli's newest pasta combo with a lasagna roll and fettuccine pasta duo. 2 delicious favorites for the price of 1. All for just $5.99. Roll into flavor with ricotta-filled lasagna rolls paired with creamy fettuccine Alfredo baked side by side to golden perfection. All on one plate. Why choose one when you can have 2 pasta creations? And don't forget about Fazoli's signature garlic breadsticks. They're unlimited when you dine in. Insane value, insane flavor, only at Fazoli's. Limited time only. Price and participation may vary by location. Unlimited breadsticks, dine-in only. Tax not included. Fazoli's and logo are federally registered trademarks of Fazoli System Management, LLC.
This is the East Kentucky Sports Network on WSGS.
We're back, folks. 42-30 your score. Great Crossing leads it by 12 with 2:58 to go. This one been kind of physical the last little bit.
And it has. And, and Cooper at times have been the aggressor, and that's, like I said, that's a reflection of their coach. He's a tough guy. And You know, and it's that 9th region. Boy, I tell you, it does get you ready for the state tournament. All those teams up there in that Ohio River is just, you know, they fight. They truly fight every night, and you know, just about while we was coming into the last quarter here, it was a 6-point game, and you know, Great Crossing kind of just making little statements here and pulling away, but you got to give Cooper a lot of credit. They've not backed down at all.
Dawson going to shoot 2. Crowd awfully quiet here as this, you know, every point is big, and Dawson back iron on that first free throw.
Yeah. I mean, a lot can happen in 2 minutes and 58 seconds if you can knock down a couple threes here for Cooper.
Free throw up and in, 43-30. Great Crossing leads it. Here comes Cooper. Brown to Rodriguez, top of the key to Combs. Combs spins, looking, picks up his dribble. Got to go somewhere. Goes to Johnson down low. Johnson back to Combs. Thought about the 3. He's going to attack. And blocked by Moreno, my brother.
I tell you what, man,
that's tough.
Yeah, that's just not happening. He's turned it down open shots, so that's the bad thing.
Almost stolen away, but here comes Dawson. He's going to be fouled hard going to the free throw line, and this could put him up 15 with 2:22 on the clock.
Yeah. You know, Great Crossing just slowly has wore them down, Nathan, and you know, it's credit to guys like Dawson and, you know, I think Richardson too, and Orem have been 2 kind of unsung heroes on the defensive side tonight as well. I mean, they're every cut that's coming through the lane, they're checking, and you know, those are strong kids.
Taking a little bit
yeah.
to get this one going. Dawson steps up to the line, going to try to knock down a couple. Just split a pair a moment ago. First one, no good.
You're looking at Moreno's stats here, 13 points, 16 rebounds. I'm sure 6 to 7 blocks probably now, Nathan. He's just had an All-American performance, there's no question.
Free throw good, 44-30. Ball knocked out of bounds. Richardson gets out there in that passing lane. Going to be Cooper basketball. They trail 14 with 2:17 to go. Time really running out on the Jags. Brown has it to Rodriguez, left wing. And, throws it in. Moreno intercepts it, but a foul underneath. So wipe it away. That would have 100% been a steal going the other way, but Cooper catches a break.
Johnson's got to score here.
There we go. Cooper with the basketball. Rodriguez has it. UK logo, under 2 to play finally. Brown with it. Into the lane. Oh, my goodness, Moreno. Block party here in Lex Vegas, baby. 44-30 the score. Moreno blocks another shot, and they control the ball. Dawson going to be called. Dawson going to draw the foul, and he's going back to the line again.
We've been talking about Moreno all night, but I can't remember when I've seen a shot blocker, like him, that just keeps the ball inbounds, ready for the offense possession here. But his timing is so impeccable. I mean, the block before last, Nathan, he caught that right at the top of the square and just effortless. He had got a chance to really help the University of Kentucky and help himself and his family.
Free throw in, 46-30, 16-point lead. This one all over but the crying at this point.
Yeah.
Combs in the lane, can't get it to go. Rebound, out of bounds, going to stay with Cooper.
If you're coaching Great Crossing, do you make a wholesale change here going into this Final Four? You've already lost Holman tonight. You risked it. You got to get good shots.
Johnson gets it. It's going to be a quick timeout. Cuts it to 13 with 1:20 to play. Still some life here.
Yeah.
We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll bring you the end of this one. 46-33, Great Crossing by 13 with 1:21 left on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
The Fugit Family Chiropractic staff is highly knowledgeable and experienced, providing you with the leading-edge technology and proven techniques for optimum pain relief and minimal recovery time. If you suffer from neck or lower back pain, headaches, herniated or bulging discs, or even degenerative disc disease, don't spend another minute suffering. Fugit Family Chiropractic is also nationally certified to perform DOT and CDL physicals. No referral is needed, and walk-ins are always welcome. Fugit Family Chiropractic in Hazard and Whitesburg.
Your hometown's where you want to raise your family.
For Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, here's Daryl Billings.
0% financing for up to 72 months. Huge rebates, great trade-in allowances, and accommodating friendly service is what we're all about at Tanner Dodge in Stanton. We'll go the extra mile to get you the best deal possible and make your buying experience positive. Over 83% of the people we have sold to in the past few years have returned to buy from us again. Come see why. You'll be glad you did.
Come on home to save it. Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep.
You're listening to the Sweet 16 on WSGS Sports.
We're back, folks, here with the Jags trying to make the comeback on Great Crossing with 46-33. Coach over here telling his kids, it says minute 21, everything you have. That's what it'll take if they could come up with this unlikely upset.
Well, they fought, and I mean, like I said, we've been honored to sit here and watch them fight for 2 nights. Very impressed, though, with Great Crossing. I really am. And Marino, too, is his future will lie right into this building here next year. I mean, Kentucky fans are going to be very happy he's in the Wildcat blue and white.
Here we go. Ball into Dawson. Full court press is on. Back to Richardson to Dawson. They're going back and forth. Up top to Orem. Orem's going to hold on to it. Find Richardson. He's going to wait to be fouled. So the shooter is going to head to the line.
Back into the game, Roman Combs here, Nathan.
Free throw, no good. Not been a good free throw shooting performance for everybody. Free throw up and in, 47-33. Launched over to Roman Combs. Or Isaac Brown, he can't get the 3 to go. Combs with the rebound, can't get it to go, and then off to Richardson, back to Dawson, and he's going to be fouled with 46 seconds on the clock. Great Crossing leading by 14. And things getting awfully quiet in here, Greg.
Yeah, I mean, that's like I said, I applaud Cooper tonight, and just kind of a business-like effort here from Great Crossing as well. Now the fun really starts for them tomorrow. You're going to have Montgomery County in here with everybody from Mount Sterling piling into this arena. Of course, you'll have a good contingent from Georgetown, but everybody loves an underdog in this tournament, and a Cinderella story, and if there ever was one, it's Montgomery County tomorrow.
Free throws right now is at 48-33. The bench is empty.
Yep.
JV squad making their way out.
God bless them, man. This, like I said, this is the moments, too. You love to see these kids that have worked hard all year long and not really got the minutes. But to end the season in Rupp Arena, getting your name called and stepping on this floor is a monumental task, and congratulations to them. Oh, look at this. I mean, right there, man. Sullivan and Johnson, how much love and respect these guys have for one another is great. Combs.
Players coach.
Yeah, this Sullivan. I'm telling you, folks, if you ever want to travel to Northern Kentucky next year to watch a team play, I'm going to tell you, go watch Cooper and watch Coach Sullivan on the sideline.
Dawson hits another free throw, and some more subs come in. 46 seconds on the clock, and the JV exhibition is off and running here at Rupp Arena. All these young men looking to get their name in the scorebook here at Rupp. To the rack, up and in, and one. Cooper's Elijah Sullivan, one of the smallest kids on the court, gets it to go.
I'll tell you what, Elijah, that was a heck of a move, man, and what a way to get your name in the book right there.
49-35 the score, 35 seconds to go as the crowd cheers him on. Free throw up and in.
Get in there. Yeah.
Another sub for Cooper.
Number 12, Drew Hartman coming into the game.
Here comes Greg Cross and subs. Ishmael, top of the key. This guy gonna fire the three. Oh no, brother. Goes for the Kemper Furniture bank shot from the three-point line. Usually not the play.
Well,
misses it, and here comes Cooper in transition. Can't get it to go. And here they come. 10 seconds left. And call the walk on the young man. 7.6 seconds to go, and this should be the last play of the game as Cooper checks in.
Good to see these two young men here getting to come in.
One last substitution. A couple guys in.
Elijah Philpott coming in.
Cooper Zer.
Riker Campbell, too, coming in over there.
Yeah, I think they're just going to dribble it out. Oh, no, they're not. Shot. Don't get it at the buzzer. It went in.
It counted. Man.
Woo. There we go. Cooper's season ends here, and then there were four. Folks, tomorrow we're going to bring you the Final Four here from Rupp Arena at the UK Healthcare Boys Sweet 16. We'll talk more about that in just a bit. We're going to take one last break and come back with our Walmart postgame show. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
For nearly 60 years, LKLP Community Action has been helping improve the lives of those in need throughout our communities with programs and services that assist people of all ages. LKLP works to empower people, improve quality of life, and combat poverty. From transportation, education, and workforce support to assistance with family advocacy, adult day health care, and more. LKLP is your go-to community partner. Find your county outreach office at www.lklp.org.
Whether you need a physical, a dental cleaning, a vaccine, or a wellness check, expert healthcare for your family is closer than you think. At the award-winning UK North Fork Valley Community Health Center in Hazard, our providers offer affordable, comprehensive care, regardless of income or ability to pay. Winner of 6 HRSA Quality Awards, UK North Fork Valley Community Health Center provides expert care close to home. To learn more or schedule an appointment, visit ukhealthcare.com/trust.
Looking for fast, easy, and secure electronic banking? Community Trust Bank has a wide variety of banking services to meet your needs, including internet banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. We now have even more great services like Apple Pay and Google Pay. Make payments directly from your smartphone. And Zelle, a fast, easy, secure way to send and receive money from your smartphone. Visit us on the internet at ctbi.com or stop by and see us at one of our 79 branch offices.
Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Make plans now to attend the biggest event in East Kentucky, the 30th Annual Save-A-Lot Race Day. Saturday, April 5th, 12 to 4 p.m. in the Perry County Central High School parking lot. Admission is free. Games, prizes, music, food, and of course, dirt cars, rat rods, karts, drag cars, classic cars, show cars, motorcycles. Anything is welcome. It's bigger, it's better every year. The 30th Annual Save-A-Lot Race Day, Saturday, April 5th in the PCC parking lot from noon to 4 p.m. Be there.
WSGS, East Kentucky's most listened to station, broadcasting every game of the boys' Sweet 16 since 1948.
We're back, folks. 49-36, Great Crossing lead, wins this one by 13, and it kind of just a slow climb over the course of the entire game. They just kept building space.
Well, size and quickness, man, it sometimes just, slowly just wears you down. Physical game last night for Cooper, and, it's your hats off to them, man. They didn't quit, and I love their approach here and everything about Coach Sullivan. We've watched the last two nights, man. He inspires his kids. They reflect his efforts and love and passion. But you got to give your hats off to Great Cross and Nathan. You got McDonald's All-American, Mr. Basketball. You got another Division I player in Dawson. I'm impressed with Richardson Orem as well. And Cooper came in the place of Coleman tonight. It's a tough team. They're going to be a hard out here as we roll into Saturday tomorrow morning. This Final Four tomorrow morning is going to be something special when Montgomery County rolls in here to play them.
Absolutely. So that was game 1,152 for WSGS at the Sweet 16. 53 is going to come up tomorrow at 11 a.m. as Bowling Green takes on South Oldham in the first Final Four matchup. Then it's going to be Montgomery County versus Great Crossing at 1:30 p.m. Then they'll take a little break, and then we'll be back here 7:30 p.m. Coverage starting closer to 7:10 for the championship game. 4 teams left, Greg, and Kentucky unfortunately eliminated from the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, that's a drag. I mean, but a year that has been marred by injuries. They've had some incredible wins. I think 9 top 15 wins over the year.
9 top 15 wins. Yeah. They've had some injuries.
Yeah.
They have, they've had more wins in this NCAA tournament than they've had in like the last 5 combined.
Yeah, that's true, man. So I think Kentucky basketball is in great hands, and Big Blue Nation just needs to be patient, and I think it's going to be a big off-season portal. I know it's already started. They had a kid from Tulane commit today. They've got Moreno.
Look here. If you're looking for a big man, we got Moreno. And listen, I feel like Moreno, look, I know, when Cal was there, the big thing is, he recruits talent. He wants talent. I get it. But in my opinion, if Moreno is the player that wants to be in Kentucky and stay in Kentucky, if he doesn't want to hop in the transfer portal after a year, he, Travis Perry, Trent Noah, 3 of the, 2 Mr. Basketballs and 1 Mr. Basketball candidate. You get those 3 guys together for a few years. I feel like we've got a real special group of guys that really want to be here for the name on the front, not the name on the back.
I agree with you 1,000,000%, Nathan. And what I love, the last 3 Mr. Basketballs that came out of Kentucky and they've headed to Kentucky. That's the way it ought to be. And, I'm excited for them, man. It's going to be an important next few weeks. But like I said, I'm a big fan of Mark Pope. His love for Kentucky is just unbelievable. And we all just need to hang right in there with him. And you know what? It'll be here before you know it again. Then. This tournament, man, what a special tournament. And it goes by quick. I mean, with tomorrow night, we're going to know who's going to be the state champion. But it's been an incredible, opening round, quarterfinal, and I expect nothing else but a morning tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, folks, we're going to go ahead and shut this one down. Bowling Green, South Oldham. They've already got it up on the scoreboard for tomorrow. They're ready to rock. Going to come in here ready to South Oldham versus Bowling Green, and then Great Crossing, Montgomery County. And then there'll be 2, and then there'll be 1. Always an honor to be here with you folks. I'm going to go home, go to the hotel room, watch it. See if Auburn can pull the SEC out of the trenches. Well, I mean, I guess Tennessee's still alive, but I would prefer that Tennessee isn't the SEC. No. Listen, they're not. Tennessee doesn't count. We don't
we don't even mention them, right?
Yeah, that's right. We're gonna go ahead and shut it down, folks. We'll be back tomorrow, starting a little before 11 o'clock, as the South Oldham Bowling Green game. Going to tip off the Final Four. We'll see you tomorrow. For Nathan Little, Greg Napier, this is the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Nobody gets you into the Sweet 16 like WSGS. Can you believe it? The Boys State Tournament on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
These guys are smart enough to know the